Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. We are live and we're live for a very exciting event. It's almost time for the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked 2019 event where they're going to be unveiling some new smartphones and a little bit of a sneak preview for you here, a couple of other devices as well which I've got it on good knowledge that are also going to be launched at the event, and I'll be telling you a little bit about those in a short while. Now we're just building up to the event starting. I'm not going to be rebroadcasting the event due to copyright issues, but I will be watching the event and giving you my reaction to the various announcements. This is a live broadcast, of course, so if you've tuned in live, thank you very much. You can use the live chat area and we can discuss about the various smartphones and other products that are going to be announced. Chime in with your opinion at any stage and keep the chat friendly and clean. I'll answer as many sort of questions and chat to you in the chat section as much as I can throughout this broadcast. I probably won't talk throughout the whole broadcast because we're probably on schedule. Let me just clear my notification there. We're probably on schedule for about an hour event, maybe a little bit over the hour mark, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. But it's going to be very exciting because hopefully we're going to see some new screen technology announced, both in the normal Samsung Galaxy S10 but also in their folding version of a smartphone as well. So new screen technology on both, and when I'm referring to the Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus, I'm talking about the punch hole design in the display, and Samsung do amazing displays on their smartphones, so it's going to be very, very exciting. We've got about 10 minutes before the event starts. Within that 10 minutes I'm going to give you some little sneak peeks into some equipment I've purchased, so I'm going to show you that very shortly. Also, just before it starts, I'm going to tell you details about two additional products that I think Samsung are going to announce this evening. So let's have a look inside the live chat. I've had to put my laptop over here today purely because it needed a little bit of a charge. We've got Pip Tomlinson, Patrick Sullivan, Warwick Sylvester, Aaron Stoy, Andrew Walker and also Gintaras Play Z, all in the live chat already. Thank you very much for tuning in live, and also Makaran Joshi as well. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you tuning in live. If you're watching this after the live broadcast, then you can still leave comments in the comment section below, so please do that. If you're new to the channel and you're not already subscribed, I must tell you this early on, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I publish new tech videos pretty much every single day, and it would be nice to have you as part of the Geekanoids community, so please do subscribe. And also, if you're watching, whether you're a regular viewer or a new viewer, please do grab a link to this video and share it on social media. The more we get into the live chat, the more fun it's going to be, so please do share a link. A few more shout outs: Andrew Dixon and Steve Finden or Finden, also in the live chat. Thanks for tuning in, really do appreciate it. So while we're waiting for the event to start, we've got about another 5-6 minutes. Couple of sneak peeks for you, something that's coming up on the channel over the next few weeks. I have been learning some new skills, or at least trying to learn some new skills, and to enable me to test these products I needed a pair of headphones, and I needed a pair of decent headphones. So the first little reveal for you are these. They're by no means a new model, but I knew which model I wanted. These are the Audio Technica ATH M40X. Now I didn't go for the M50, that was a little bit above the budget that I needed to spend for this particular project, so I went for the M40. They just don't go quite as high on the high frequency end as the M50s, but they're really comfortable. Same sort of design, detachable cable, come with a straight cable and the curly cable as well. I think this stretches up to about 3 meters long, and they are super comfortable. They've got a really good frequency range, very, very accurate uncolored sound. So these are really designed for the project I've been working on, and I'll show you the second thing very shortly as well, just so you get to see let's do it straight away. Let's not tease you. We've only got 5 minutes to a start. I'll show you. This is coming up on the channel very soon. I've got a series of videos on this. It's a Native Instruments machine Mark III. This is like a performance pad sampler, groove box, melody maker, track creation, production device, and I'm really excited about it. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and it is quite a steep learning curve, but it's proving to be very, very useful. Very, very well made, integrates well with their software. A big shout out actually to Dawson's Music. You can find them online. I'll leave a link down in the video description. Now, I did purchase this from them, but they've got fantastic customer service, and they did me a really quick delivery on this. Got this to me nice and quick and in really good condition as well, and it works superbly. So do check out Dawson's Music. But that video series coming up very soon. So a couple of little sneak peeks for you before we get underway with the live broadcast. So I said to you I'd be telling you some information. Let's just get something up on the screen here so I get it right for you. I've got it on good authority that there are going to be some extra products announced this evening. So let's just get this information up. I hope I haven't lost it. I had it typed into a note. Ah, where has it gone? I think it was here. Yes, so as well as, so this is as well as the Samsung Galaxy smartphones. I've got it on good authority that we're also going to see some Samsung Galaxy earbuds called the Samsung Galaxy Buds. This information might already be out there, but this is new to me. So Samsung Galaxy Buds, and also a Samsung Galaxy Watch Active. So they're due to be available sort of in March sometime, latter part of March. But I've got it on good authority that they're also going to be announced tonight. So some really smart earbuds, the Samsung Galaxy Buds, and also a new iteration of their smartwatch, which is really exciting as well because it integrates really nicely obviously with the smartphones that they're announcing tonight. So a couple of exclusives there for you, hopefully, that those two products will also be announced alongside the new smartphones. Now we're about 3 minutes away. Hopefully you can hear me nice and clearly and I'm not peaking too much on the audio. Let's just adjust that down a tiny bit just so I'm not too loud for you. Hopefully that level is okay. We've also got plenty more of you in the live chat. We've got David James saying, "Hi Dave, I can see one of your videos live. Normally you broadcast whilst I'm at work." Really good to see you, David. Really pleased that you're in the live chat. Also LL Gooseberry saying a hi and a good evening all. And also we have got Makarand Joshi saying important is what is going to be the price. I think Samsung will learn from Apple experience of the new iPhone prices. Sorry to disappoint you here, but my information tells me that the new Samsung Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus are going to start at the £769 mark. So entry level is going to be £769, and the top end version of the S10 Plus with the 1 terabyte storage, yep, they're going all the way up to 1 terabytes, is going to be £1,399 in the UK. Not sure what it's going to cost in other countries, but certainly in the UK, a £769 starting price. Let me know what you think of that in the live chat as well. So 769 UK pounds for the entry level S10, and 1,399 topping out for the top of the range one, which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Jack Puttock saying, "Evening Dave, excellent entertainment while suffering with a broken wrist." Really sorry to hear that, Jack. I hope it heals very quickly and it's not giving you too much pain. That's nasty. How did that happen? Oh, Ahmed Jassia also in the live chat. Mark McLean, where is the launch? If you go to Samsung.com, there is a link to the video there, or the video appears at the top of the page, and then you can go through to YouTube from there. Macaron saying, I think this time buds will be free with the S10. We will see. We will see. Also, Joe Brett asking, what time is it there? We're just approaching 7 PM, and it's just starting as well. So let me get the right earbud. I don't know which one's left and which one's right. We go with this one. So here we go. It's now starting over on Samsung.com. David James also saying, do you think they show off the foldable device? I think they will. I do think we will see the foldable device announced as well. So the event is just about to start. There looks like they're going to be pretty much on time. They're just showing a disclaimer and like copyright, federal law page at the moment. So hopefully the actual event will start very shortly. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm not going to be talking all the way through this purely because my voice will give up halfway through. So if you've got anything you want directly answered, then of course use the live chat and I'll answer that as we go along. But the event is in fact now starting. So very, very exciting. Let me just put my chat around here and we can get comfy for the event. Hello to Peter Westerland as well. Thanks very much for tuning in, Peter, all the way from Sweden. I really do appreciate it. So at the moment the event is just starting, and they're just playing some music at the moment and getting ready. Very atmospheric, big event for their sort of flagship smartphones. We've seen some other smartphones released from Samsung throughout the year, but this is their sort of flagship smartphone event. And here we go. Everyone's clapping and the event is underway. Big hello to John as well. Thanks for tuning in live, John. A lot of you have been asking, just while we're waiting for this to start, whether I will in fact be getting a Samsung Galaxy S10 or S10 Plus into review. It's unlikely, but if Samsung reach out to me and want to send one into review, then I certainly will give it a fair look, most definitely. So they're showing a video at the moment, just with some sneak peeks of the design. And at the moment, I'm not sure what they're showing because it does look very different. Especially from the side. Looks very different. Wow. That's certainly not what I expected to see. I think this is the foldable device that they're starting off with. I think they're starting with a reveal of the foldable smartphone. And it looks like it's got displays on the back as well. Very cool. Very different. Patrick Sullivan is watching this 1080p on his Raspberry Pi. That is awesome. Adam Cooley, thanks for tuning in live. You haven't missed anything at all yet. And Lee Evans from Shropshire. Thank you very much for tuning in, Lee. I really do appreciate it. So that was a sneak peek of a very nice looking folding smartphone. I'm not convinced myself as to whether I would want something that large. I'm sort of more interested maybe in the new Motorola Razr. So here we go, we're just getting underway. So at the moment we've just got some chat going on about the Galaxy Fold. This is what they're going to be calling it, the Galaxy Fold. A whole new category of smartphone. I wonder when this is going to be available. That's the interesting thing. So when it's folded, we've got a 4.6-inch display on the front, and when it's open we've got a second display which is 7.3 inches. Interesting. Waiting for applause. Well done, Samsung. So it's got a display, a dual display as well as a foldable display. Thanks for joining, Macarand. Also, Warwick Sylvester, shame Apple's keynote didn't make me say wow. So they're quoting on the hinge system and the display, it will accommodate hundreds of thousands of folds and unfolds. Very cool. It's got to have taken some really clever technology, because if you think you've got an actual display folding, to not damage that display, that is very, very cool. Four colours to choose from on the Galaxy Fold. But do we need it? Do we need a folding phone? I wish I could rebroadcast this event. John H. You missed the camp light. It's a very cool light that I covered the other day. Peter Westland, very kind comment. Thank you very much. Peter saying perfect to have you as a commentator to Samsung stream. Thank you very much. It does look very, very nice. With 3 app multitasking on the Galaxy Fold. Wow. I'm going to have to move around. You have to excuse me, I've got such bad backache today. Just been working on too many videos lately. It's taking its toll. Taking its toll. So we've got something called app continuity. So what they're saying, just to explain to you if you're not watching the Samsung live broadcast, is you would have an app running on the outside screen, and then as you open up the phone, the larger screen on the inside would pull that app in and continue where you left off. That's really good. Nice way of doing it. Lee Evans saying, after having my S8 for 2 years and comparing it to my wife's P20 Pro with a complete flat screen, I do now prefer a flat screen to the curved edge type. Very, very interesting. That is cool. Very cool. Also, Paul Neville chiming in. Hi Dave, thanks for the commentary. Honest as ever. Keeping it real, Paul. Always tell you how it is. And also David James, that sounds nice, 3 app multitasking. I don't even think the iPad can do that. Very true. This has got to have some really serious processing power. 512 gigabytes of memory, and universal flash 3.0 storage, so very fast. Twice as fast as most other smartphones. Very cool. Two batteries in it. One on each side of the device, so one battery on this side, one on this side. Very cool. It's a 4,380 milliamp hour battery, or total capacity combined between the two. Hello Ryan Barkley, thank you for tuning in live. Really do appreciate it. If you've got any questions at all, guys, any questions, comments, pop them in the live chat. I'll answer as many as I can throughout the broadcast. Six cameras in total. 3 on the back, 2 on the inside, and 1 on the front. So 6 cameras in total. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, even though I don't know how popular this is going to be, it certainly is an innovative product. So well done, Samsung. Question coming from John H. Dave, is that chocolate on your roof? This up here and here. This is not chocolate. I know you're only joking. This is my AIX foam. It's acoustic foam. Makes the room less echoey. So, does look like chocolate though, I agree. The only thing I will say so far about this device, the Samsung Galaxy Fold, from what I'm seeing on screen, is it looks gorgeous when you open it up. Really nice, all-encompassing screen. But the outside screen looks like, I mean, from the demo I'm seeing here, looks like it's got really big, and I mean really big bezels. It looks like a small screen sort of punched into the middle. So that's a bit concerning why they did that. It is a really weird looking device when it's folded. But when it's unfolded, it looks gorgeous. It really does. I'm wondering how they pull that screen area tight so that we're not going to get any ridge in the middle. Very, very interesting. Ryan Barkley, very good point here. Interesting, nice battery size, but a lot of cameras and hard to cover them all for your privacy. Very, very true. They're just doing a demo of Netflix. Obviously, because of the format ratio of the phone, you have got big borders top and bottom when you tilt it around into landscape mode. So big borders top and bottom. I just wonder why they didn't have a larger screen on the outside. I wonder why they gave it such big borders. Admittedly though, it does look so nice when it's open, because you've got a nice big screen real estate. Very, very cool. David James also saying, I don't like it folded. It looks so thick, especially now that most people are used to having thin devices. Very true. And Adam Cooley, ready to purchase already. Samsung, shut up and take my money. It does look nice when it's unfolded. I'm just not keen on how it looks folded. It looks very chunky and quite cumbersome. So I think it'll be one of those devices that will maybe take a couple of generations to sort of find its feet. If you look back to when the Samsung Galaxy Note was launched, everyone was saying, oh, it's, you know, it got this term of phablet. You know, it's too big, too cumbersome, nobody's going to use the stylus, you know. And it took a good few iterations of the Galaxy Note range before people really fell in love with it and found a use case scenario for it. Wow, price. $1,980. $1,980, almost $2,000, which is going to equate to £1,900 in the UK. Available April 26. 1,000. I'm going to say it just one more time. $1,980. John H asking, slightly off topic, do I have any videos on aperture, shutter speed and ISO? No, I don't. Just general camera reviews. David James, this is something I can see Apple doing in a few years when the tech is fully ready. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. And Ryan Barkley saying it reminds him of the big Sony phablet. Certainly does, but wow, that price. I'm not going to repeat it again. Peter Westerland, if you look at it as a foldable tablet, then it's kind of nice. Yeah, if you look at it that way, foldable tablet rather than an unfoldable smartphone, that's a good way of looking at it. So I think they've finished the presentation with the Samsung Galaxy Fold, and now they're moving on to probably the Galaxy S range. So this is going to be the S10, S10E and S10 Plus. And in fact, earlier today I tweeted out one of my most successful videos, which was my review of the Samsung Galaxy S2 all those years back. And wow, that was an amazing device back then. In fact, let me see if I can find a link to it and share it with you if you want to have a quick look whilst you're watching the Samsung stream and my stream, then please do. Let's see if I can just get you a link on this. My most successful video, 3.3 million views, and I remember it well. Such a great device. I'm just going to pop that in the chat there for you. So if you do want to watch that video, you'll see how things have changed over the years. Adam Cooley, Dave, any suggestions how I can convince my wife to spend $1,980? There is one way. You could say that you're getting a tablet, 2 smartphones, because you're, well, say a smartphone, but you'll share the front screen with her. So like 3 devices in one. Maybe we can convince people that way. Ryan Barkley, I remember you did a competition for the OnePlus and people had to comment orange to win a Samsung device. I vaguely remember that. Vaguely remember. So we're coming on to the main event now. The Samsung Galaxy S range. Kane Asprey, how many devices, IoT, etc., do you have connected to your Wi-Fi network and router? And what router do you use? Probably connected to Wi-Fi, I would say about 12 devices, maybe 14. And at the moment I use the Netgear Orbi mesh Wi-Fi network. Highly recommended. It is really very, very good indeed. Rui Abru, Samsung prices tend to drop a lot quicker than Apple. Hopefully that product won't be any exception. More than likely. Very, very likely. So they've now actually got a Samsung Galaxy Fold on the stage before they go on to the next announcement. And he said it's quite good. Bit of an understatement there. It's quite good. We're already 30 minutes into this live broadcast. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you've got any questions at all about the Samsung devices or tech in general, please do feel free to put them in the live chat. I'll answer as many as possible. Matthew Eves, Samsung going the same way as Apple. I'm afraid completely losing touch with reality. The mid-range budget sectors have been growing for a reason. People don't want to pay that much. Very true. And Peter Westland picked up on something. The presenter on the stage at the moment, I think is that Samsung CEO, did in fact struggle to get the Galaxy Fold back into his inside pocket. So it is quite a chunky device. So here we are expecting the announcement of the Samsung Galaxy S10, S10E and S10 Plus. I have it on good authority that it's going to be available starting with 128 gigabytes of storage and go all the way up to 1 terabyte of storage. And in fact the pricing in the UK at least on the Galaxy S10 range is going to start at £769 and go all the way up to £1,399. Now that £1,399 will get you a Galaxy S10 Plus with 1 terabyte of storage. That is absolutely amazing storage capacity, but the pricing is wow, unbelievable. Joe Preet or Pret, forgive me for pronouncing your surname incorrectly. Every Wednesday at this time, I think you're referring to the Take on Tech video series. It's not going to be at this time every Wednesday. It will more than likely be earlier, around about 4:30 PM GMT. So the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked 2019 event is currently being broadcast by Samsung. They've just announced that to date they have actually sold 2 billion Galaxy smartphones. That is amazing, absolutely amazing. If you're new, just joining into the live broadcast, this is my reaction to the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event, where they're launching their new smartphones and some new Samsung Galaxy earbuds and a new Samsung watch, a smartwatch. So very, very exciting announcements, and this is purely my reaction and giving you the chance to discuss it in the live chat as well. If you are new to the Geekanoids channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I publish a new tech video pretty much every single day. And also, if you want to do me a favour, get more people watching the video, please do share a link to it on social media. Matthew Eves, do you think 1 terabyte of storage is needed only for content creators using phone as primary video camera? Possibly that is a use case scenario, but 1 terabyte, wow, that is absolutely amazing. David James, will you live stream the Apple March event? Yes, most definitely. If it is broadcast, I will live stream that event as well. Need some more. Need some more liquid refreshments. At the moment, Samsung are filling time, for want of a better explanation. I think we just want to see the device. I think, I don't know about you guys, again, be interested to hear from you in the live chat. As I've progressed through my career on YouTube, and indeed as I've grown older as well, I've become much less patient, so much more impatient. And especially with these live events now, I think it'd be a really refreshing change for a company to come on stage and say, thanks for coming everyone, these are the devices, main 5 features, this is the price, this is the availability, go and try them out, and then open up the area for you to get hands on. 5-10 minutes, and then give people some nice food, nice refreshments, a little bit of a drink, and it would be such a refreshing change if somebody did that. But these companies have to fill in with all of this extra talk. I know it's part of it, but it would just be so good to actually have a short event, straight to the point. Excuse me. John H, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great evening. Andrew Williams saying that I would like, or I would love to try the Fold, but worried about wear and tear on the Fold. That would be my worry as well. What's it going to do to the display technology along the Fold? Very, very concerning. For those of you just tuning in as well, I did give a sneak peek earlier on, and I'll do this during this quiet moment just to keep you entertained, but to share my excitement as well. Dawson's Music, I actually purchased this from. I'll leave a link to their website down in the video description. This is my Native Instruments Machine Mark III. It's a performance pad, music creator, audio track creator, jingle, sampler, so much. It is absolutely awesome and I'm loving it. I'm going to be bringing you some videos on this very, very soon. Also acts as an audio interface as well. Brilliant. Absolutely loving it. I'm exploring music creation again. I used to play the keyboard quite well back in the day. So I'm really looking forward to bringing you those videos. You've got to be kind to me though. You have to be kind when those videos come out on the channel. Hello to Alain from Canada. Thank you very much for tuning in from Canada. That's awesome. Rui Abru, what is your favourite brand in general? Favourite brand? Well, I love Rode. Rode makes some fantastic microphones. They're a sponsor of the channel as well. So that's a good brand. Obviously, I like Apple. I've got a MacBook Pro and a Mac Pro and an iPhone. So I quite like the products they produce, not necessarily the brand as a brand. Brother, who are also a channel sponsor, really like the way they run their business. Sony, I like Sony as well. I use Sony cameras. And that's about it. I'm going to just skip back to looking at the announcement. I think we're going to get a first look at the Galaxy S10. Here we go. Great question though. Very good question, Rui. LL Gooseberry, watching on the telly. Thank you very much for watching on the large screen. That is awesome. We're now getting a look at the S10 and S10 Plus for the first time with the 3 cameras on the back, dual cameras on the front on one of them, single camera on the smaller one. Looks nice. Charge one device with the other, reverse charging like we saw in a device last year. Very, very cool. Very expansive screen as well. Edge-to-edge screen technology. So from the looks of it, we've already seen this leaked before anyway, like prior to the event. But the S10's got a single camera on the front, punch-out design. The S10 Plus has got the dual camera on the front with the punch-hole design as well. And 3 cameras on the back. 3 cameras. Very, very cool. Not sure where the S10E comes into it at the moment. Peter Westerland in the live chat. I don't know. I miss the old times with Steve Jobs and the One More Thing, when the One More Thing actually was something special though. I do too. I do miss those days too. In fact, if you look, I don't know if you can see it on the shelf up there, just in the corner here, I have my Steve Jobs figurine sitting there on the desk, on the shelf there, with the MacBook Air. Yeah, I miss those days too, Peter. I miss those days too. I really do. Andrew Williams, what channel are they showing on Virgin Media? This is not being shown on Virgin Media. It's on the Samsung website and on YouTube as well, of course. Adam Cooley, what earbuds am I using? These are an old pair of Sennheiser. I don't even know the model number. Sennheiser Sport. I think it's MX something Sport. Very, very old. I've used them for probably about 6 years now, I think. Alain Lafleche, are you still doing live stream with your XT3 and Camlink? No, this is the XT3 and the Sony AX53 for this live broadcast. David, what does the punch out design do exactly? So David, instead of having, like we've got here, if I just put instead of having the notch at the top with the cameras, it's just a hole in the screen. It just allows you to have screen around the edge. Bosim chiming in with a really nice comment. Steve Jobs made people work and innovate. I do agree. Very, very, very true. Peter Wonderland, I wonder what that Samsung commercial Apple guy with the notch hairstyle would look like. Would look like with the punch hole as a hairstyle. You got me. You got me with that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Right, anyway, back to the live broadcast. Samsung are talking about how they achieved the punch hole design. And they're calling it an Infinity O display. Very cool. It's the world's first dynamic AMOLED display. I think I did this in the last live broadcast, but sitting here for this long, I've got a terrible bad back at the moment. You're going to have to see me do some exercise. I'm serious as well. It's not going to be anything too strenuous, but I just need to stretch. Let's see if I can do this on the desk. Oh. Not what you expected to see in a live broadcast, but I need to stretch. My back is absolutely killing me. I've been moving stuff around all day. Oh my goodness. There we go. Whew. So they're still talking about the display, and it's going to be a good display. Without a doubt. Most definitely. Elaine saying he has an old G3, LG G3, and I can say the battery life is not good at all. I don't know the new phone. And Bosim, fair play Dave. You've been on YouTube for many years, always consistent and very underrated. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just love the community we've got here on the Geekanoids channel. That's the honest truth. Sometimes people say that I deserve more views, or why don't I get more views and more subscribers? I've been doing this for almost 13 years now. I don't really look at the views and the subscribers. Of course, I'm proud of what I've achieved, but I really look at the community. And when you guys tune in live, that makes it all worthwhile. When you guys comment on the video and we get a discussion going in the comment section, makes it all worthwhile. When I get emails and tweets thanking me for a video or for making your purchasing decision easier, makes it all worthwhile. That's what I'm really proud of. Adam Cooley, advertising for Amazon, question mark. If you're referring to the links down in the video description area, there are some affiliate links there to where you can buy the Galaxy S10, S10 Plus and accessories. There's also some affiliate links further down on the page. They don't cost you any extra to use, so the products won't cost you a penny extra. They just help support the channel. They are affiliate links, so please do use those links if you can. Hello to Jack, thanks for tuning in live. You could review some Keep Fit gear at the same time as your live reviews. That would be cool. That would be cool. In fact, I can see some Keep Fit gear just over there. Some dumbbells. I might well start doing that during the videos. For those of you who are looking at the live chat, you might say hello to Jack as well. So we've got two different finishes, ceramic white and black on the S10 Plus. That looks interesting. A nice premium finish with no doubt a premium price. Adam Cooley confirming that he was referring to Samsung advertising Amazon Prime Video. They must have some sort of partnership. Peter also confirming that. But still, I've drawn your attention to the links. I may as well mention it again. There are some links down below. If you want to support the channel, use the affiliate links. I really do appreciate it. So they've now moved on to talking about the camera. New camera introduction. A triple rear camera system. It's a pro grade camera. A 12 megapixel wide angle dual pixel camera is the first one. And then there's also a 12 megapixel telephoto camera for when you need to zoom in on something. Looks like we're going to have an ultra wide as well. There we go. Ultra wide camera as well. So the third one is going to be an ultra wide. Guessing it's going to be 12 megapixels. Possibly 8. 123 degree field of view. Very cool. It's a 16 megapixel. Very cool. Very cool indeed. So really decent camera on this one. Alain saying I should add Canadian Amazon links in the video description. If you scroll down, there is one for Canada a little bit further down. Adam Cooley, after leading with the Fold, is anyone too interested in the S10 line? I think they should have saved the Fold for the grand finale. I personally am more interested in the S10 line. I think the Fold needs to be a few generations on. So there's lots of real-time effects that can be applied to your photos. So what's everybody thinking so far? Let me know in the comment section or in the live chat what you're thinking of the new S10, S10 Plus, and the Galaxy Fold as well. Be really interested to hear your thoughts. Excuse me. It is late. It is late. We're almost an hour into the live broadcast. Just to let you know that because I've already covered the pricing of the devices, when we reach the hour mark, I think I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of the launch event from Samsung. And of course, if you've got any questions at all that you want to ask me, please do leave them in the comments section, or indeed you can tweet me at Geekanoids. Or you can even hit me up on Instagram, Geekanoids on Instagram as well. But when we get to the hour mark, I think I'm going to just leave you to enjoy the live broadcast. And then I will try and get hold of one to cover on the channel. I can't guarantee it, but I will try and get either an S10 or an S10 Plus in. It's just very expensive to do this buying in of devices. So if any of you want to reach out with super chats, help support the channel by using the affiliate links, please do. It does help support the channel, keeps me sort of being able to get products in as well to cover. Believe it or not, even 13 years on of doing videos on the Geekanoids channel, I don't get sent every product that I cover. So some products do need to be purchased in, like the Native Instruments Machine Mark III that I showed you a little bit earlier. That was in fact purchased. So do bear that in mind. If you can use the affiliate links or support in any way, it is really appreciated. So anyway, they're just covering off the camera, how exciting it is, how good the videos are going to look as well. They're really pushing the dynamic range of the cameras as well, and the tonal mapping techniques to optimize the color of every single frame in the video you're shooting. Oh wow, now they're playing back some video. Let's have a look. Oh wow, that's interesting. Samsung have partnered with Adobe to bring a version of Premiere Rush, the video editing software, that's actually optimized for the Samsung Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus. So not only are you going to be able to capture good video, you're going to be able to easily edit it on your device and then upload it. So very, very cool. Optimized for Samsung. That is very cool. That is really good move. So we've now got somebody coming on stage from a popular YouTube channel, and they're going to be talking about Adobe Premiere Rush. So just talking about the ability to edit video on the phone, which is a really good feature. It's something I don't personally do on my iPhone. I'm currently using the XS Max, but certainly if there was integration there with Adobe Premiere Rush and it made it easier to do, then shorter impromptu videos would definitely be something that I would consider doing on the device and then sharing. Some of these shorter format videos are sometimes some of the most sort of popular and valuable content to you. So that's something I would consider doing if I got an S10 Plus in. In fact, let me know in the live chat and the comment section if I was to get in an S10 Plus or an S10 and start sharing vlogs again and shorter format video, sort of maybe if I was reporting sort of on location where something was happening. Would you be interested in seeing that sort of content on the Geekanoids channel as well? Even if it was only vaguely connected to technology. I'd be really interested in your feedback if you would actually watch that type of content from me. I don't think this part's working properly for them. Well, that demonstration was a little bit underwhelming, but interesting nonetheless. It said about sharing to social media. I assume that when you've edited a video in Adobe Premiere Rush, you can share it to YouTube as well. My chosen platform. Adam Cooley, thanks for the vote of confidence. We'll watch whatever I put up, whatever I upload. That's really good of you. So we've got dual pixel camera on the front and dual cameras as well. One's 10 megapixel and one is 8 megapixel. These are the front facing cameras. And we've got depth of field obviously support for the front facing cameras as well. Wow, good move. The front facing camera on the S10 and S10 Plus record in UHD, so UHD resolution from the front facing cameras. That is very, very good. Really good move. So they've teamed up with Instagram on something. So let's see what they've teamed up on Instagram about, or what they're doing together, and then we'll start winding down this live broadcast. Elv asking, will you get one and what model colour? It'd be the S10 Plus, probably in white. Watch this space. I'll try and get hold of one. Nice background on let me take a picture of this just so I can show you. Oh, give us that background again, come on. So there's going to be some changes to Instagram. Look at this. For those of you not watching, this is what I'm seeing at the moment. Look at that background. Awesome. Love it. It was orange a minute ago. Now it's pink. Very, very cool. So we're going to have an Instagram mode on the S10 and S10 Plus where Instagram takes up the whole screen. Wow. That is nice. That is very nice. Let me switch ears. Very cool. I love that. This is what Apple needs to do. Apple needs to start partnering with people to actually do this sort of thing as well. Very cool. So we're going to start winding down on the winding the broadcast up. We've reached an hour. I have a pre-arranged appointment to do at the moment. In fact, it's a conference call in about 10 minutes time, so I can't stay with you on this live stream for the whole of the Samsung broadcast. But so far we've learned that we've got the Samsung Galaxy Fold, the foldable smartphone, at over $1,800. I think it was $1,980. We've also got the S10 and S10 Plus announced. They are going to be starting in the UK at £769, and I've got it on good authority that the top end is going to cost you around about £1,399 mark. The S10 and S10 Plus, really big advancements with the camera and the screen. Amazing looking screen. And in the latter part of the Samsung event, we're expecting to see new Samsung Galaxy Buds announced, and also a new Samsung Galaxy Watch. So plenty of new products still to come from Samsung, but certainly what's been announced so far, including that really cool partnership with Instagram for this full screen Instagram mode, plus UHD video capture from the front facing cameras. These are going to be very, very exciting devices. Now, I will try and get one in to the Geekanoids channel to review, so I can bring you my opinion, bring you some camera tests as well. I'll try and get hold of the S10 Plus. If you can help support the channel to make that happen, please do use the super chat mode while we're in the live broadcast for the last few minutes of this particular broadcast. Please also use the affiliate links down in the video description. That all helps the channel, and I'll certainly try and get hold of one into the Geekanoids studio so I can share you my opinion. Samsung is still talking about the new generation of smartphones and some of the other features that they've included, but they certainly seem to have knocked the ball out of the park with this. It looks absolutely fantastic. Jack saying, to finish off, last comment, Jack saying it will be nice if Instagram add a notch at the end of the screen. On that note, I will leave you to watch the rest of the Samsung broadcast. Thank you very much for tuning in to my commentary so far. I really do appreciate it. I would love to stay with you longer, but I've got that prior arranged conference call to do. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for your support. Please, if you've got any comments at all, let me know in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments as well what you think of the Samsung Galaxy Fold, the S10 and the S10 Plus. Please do let me know. I'll be really interested to keep that communication going in the discussion down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in another video very soon.